Hi children, how are you? Are you fine? I hope you are doing well. How was our previous video? Did you watch? Did you understand? And later did you read the textbook? And did you note down the points? I hope you done all these things. Okay, today's our topic is continuation of the first lesson. In this today we are going to discuss about a scale or a distance on a map. Children, do you know what is scale? I think you know what is scale because in our day-to-day life we are utilizing scale. Scale is the ratio of distance between two points on a map. So here, I think you remember in our lesson, two friends are they. Their names are Leila and Malika, and they both met in a Red Cross Society occasion in Nizamabad district. Later, both they became as good friends. And here, Leila visited Malika's house where in South Venkatapuram. And one pleasant evening, this Leila and Malika went outside and they visited the village stream and they walked over a bridge. Here, the length of the bridge is 400 meters. And on the bridge, you can see in your textbook, one of the diagram is given very clearly in that. Here, this is a bridge, and here over the bridge we can see here 6 lamp posts are there. The difference between these means first to last lamp post is 100 meters. Okay, this is the bridge and this lamp post. This is actual picture. And here after reaching home, Leila wanted to draw the sketch map about the stream and this overbridge. And she drew on a paper. In that she drew that this overbridge in a very smaller size. And she took the difference between, it means here she drew here 6 lampposts and the distance between the first to last lamppost she took as 5 meters because it's a picture she drew on a small paper. And here he gave one of the problem to you. See the textbook. Measure the total distance in Leila's sketch map from lamppost 1 to lamppost 6. The actual distance between the two lampposts is distance between the two lampposts is that is 100 meters. In the sketch, the distance between two lampposts is only dash centimeter. That is 1 centimeter. And the total distance is only dash centimeters. There you write down 5 centimeters. And here 5 centimeters on the sketch map is equal to how many meters? That is 400 meters. Write down 5 centimeters on the sketch map is equal to 400 meters. 1 centimeter on the sketch map is that is dash meters on the bridge. 1 centimeter equal to 100 meters. So this is called the scale. This is one of the calculation given in your textbook. I hope you listen well and you note down in your textbook. Next topic, that is symbols. Yeah children, you saw various maps in your school. Those may be physical maps, political maps, historical maps. Yeah, on those maps you saw, the real picture you could not see there because it is highly impossible to draw like things, office, market, schools. So how they shown there? By the help of the symbols. And here these cartographers, they are utilizing some important conventional symbols. Those are known as conventional symbols. Once you open the textbook and see here number of conventional symbols given like tank, mosque, temple, church, broad gauge, meter gauge, pakka road, kacha road, and next here settlement. Next here he has given the PTO full form he has given here, post and telegraph office, PS. police station, RS, railway station, PO, post office. Because here all these things they cannot draw on the map. So they are utilizing these conventional symbols easily to locate the places on the map. So this is the previous topic. Now today we have one more topic, that is globe, a model of the earth. Children, have you seen globe? I hope most of you saw the globe in our school. Yeah, how is globe? Actually, globe is a model of the earth. Yeah, what do you see on the globe, children? What do you see? Tell me. Yeah, you can see on the globe various continents like North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, okay, like that, Australia. So various continents you can see, and countries, capital cities, water bodies, next valleys and rivers. So everything you can see on the globe, is it? Yeah, first of all, tell me, what is the shape of the earth? Yeah, the shape of the earth is spherical. Here, most of the people thinking that the earth is in a round shape or looks like a ball. But actually, it is not in a round shape or it is not in a flat. It is just a spherical shape. So, the earth is like a ball. But here, spherical shape, meaning is here, the earth neither spherical nor a ball, because the globe, if you observe the globe, the northern point and the southern point, it pressed lightly and it bulged in the middle of the line. That line is called here equator. Equator is one of the largest latitude. We have around 181 latitudes. These latitudes are the imaginary lines and horizontal lines drawn on the globe. So, next, now we have to go oceans and continents. So far, did you understand, children? Are you paying attention? Listen carefully. Very important and very easiest topic. Yeah, oceans and continents. What are these things? Oceans and continents are the landforms. They are known as here first order landforms. We have three various landforms. In that, first order landforms are known as oceans and continents. Second order landforms are mountains, plains and plateaus. And third order landforms are gorges, sand dunes and so on. So, first we have to know about the first order landforms. What are they? Yeah, here. How many oceans do you have, children? Do you have any idea? Yeah, most of you have good idea about it. Yeah, we have here four important or four great oceans. Those are Pacific Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean and this Indian Ocean. So we have four important oceans. In your textbook, if you open the page number 10, he is asking here to fill these great oceans. So write down once again Arctic, Antarctic, Indian and Pacific Ocean. Fill there. If you don't know, whether you know, also you can fill there. Next, here continents. What are continents? Continents also one of the landform itself. How many continents do we have? We have 7 continents. Can anyone say what are those? Okay, most of you are ready to say. Instead of telling to me, just you write down in your textbook. The first one is, that is here in the page number, that is 11, page number 11. Here he has given the space to write the continents. In the write the first one is Africa. Second one, write down Antarctica. Third, Asia. Fourth, Australia. Fifth, North America. Sixth, South America. and Europe. Have you written, children? Once again, Africa, Asia, Antarctica, Australia, North America, South America and Europe. Yeah, these are 7 continents. Yeah, next year already we discussed about water bodies and continents. And which continent are we living? We are living in Asia. Is it? Yeah. Now, how to discuss about the directions on the globe? Children, have you seen globe? Yeah, it is globe. Do you know the directions? We have 4 important directions: north, south, east and west. See here, this is north, south. North always at the top of the globe, south is at the bottom of the globe, and east towards our right, and west is towards our right and east is towards our left. So these are the directions. Yeah, not only directions, already I told you 7 continents are there and connected with water bodies, and here these continents having what? Countries, capital cities, okay, next rivers and so on. So this is the information about the globe. Along with this thing, you can observe here some lines are located or some lines are drawn on the globe. Some are horizontal, some are vertical. So what are those lines? Yeah, now we are going to teach you people what are those imaginary lines. Children, so far did you understand? I hope you understood very well. So now we are going to discuss the first thing in that latitudes. What is latitude? Latitude is a imaginary line, horizontal line, it drawn on the globe. How many latitudes do we have? We have 181 latitudes. The biggest latitude is the equator. And here, longitudes. What are longitudes? Yeah, longitudes are the vertical lines. These also imaginary lines. But these longitudes are unlike the latitudes. These are the same length having lines. Same length. And here, how many longitudes do we have? We have around 360 longitudes. Among these longitudes, we have 2 important longitudes. In that, you can underline in a textbook also, those are the Greenwich or 0 degree. See, this is known as the 0 degree longitude or Greenwich longitude. And the next one is, that is international dateline or 180 east or west longitude. That is opposite of the 0 degree longitude. This is known as international dateline or east or west longitude. These 2 longitudes are very important. These 2 are in a opposite direction, that is 0 degree longitude and 180 degree longitude. So this is our the present topic. In that, the most important imaginary lines, those are called here latitudes and longitudes. By the help of these latitudes and longitudes, we can draw a grid. This horizontal and vertical lines, by the help of these 2 lines, we can draw a grid. Okay, this is our present topic, and we will meet again in the next class, next topic. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.